I have one, right? Or did I eat two?
Yeah, you had one.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we are live. Hello, this is John Davies, and I will be doing a sketch for Cameron Porter here. He is in here with me today, and it's going to be a half and half sketch with Red Hood and Nightwing, or Red Wing and Night Hood, whatever you wanted to call it.
Go Red Wings.
Yeah, you know. So say hello, Cameron.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, you hit me right as I took a bite. Oh man, look at that ruler. Oh.
Do I need to make you allow me to do this?
All right.
So excited to see this sketch happen. So, what, have you got any other commissions going on right now that you can talk about?
I don't have any other commissions that I'm doing.
Any new prints going to come out?
Yes, the Fantastic Four print is on its way. The black and white print will be here Tuesday with all the copies made. And then once I get the coloring back from the Fantastic Four from Sean Forney, I will have that out ready to make prints of also.
Sounds good.
So did you pick up any new comics this week?
I have not gotten to. Well, new release isn't till Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. So I haven't got to see the list yet. I haven't just seen my LCS's local pre-sale reply auction yet. But I do have a couple interesting ones. I got the new Unnatural waiting for me. Some new Green Lanterns. There's a local artist I told you about. His name is Chris Stevens. They pretty much pick up all of his variants. So I've been looking forward to reading some of that. The local artist Janet Lee, she's about to be posting I think printing her sirens. She does a lot of weird kind of animal drawings, kind of like fairy tale kind of thing. So she hasn't literally given us too many details on that yet. So I'm interested to see that as well. But as far as like mainstream local books, I mean, I've got most of Venom First Host waiting for me, a couple of Van Ams, Justice League Dark. Just various waiting for me. It's building up. I gotta make a payment here soon and go pick them up. I'm sure it's getting close to a short box full again. Well, the only ones I really pick up any like exclusive variants or anything, would be like Thor, Venom, and pretty much most DC books. But with Marvel, I pretty much limited to Thor, Venom, and Punisher. I like the Edge of Spider-Geddon that's come out. That's been an interesting read.
That's pretty cool. So are you picking them up to read them, or are you picking them up because they're variants, just because of the covers, or what?
Some of them it's really more for the covers, but I usually try to remember. Like I've got quite a few that I've read, and I like the covers. Some of them I pick up just to read the series. Some I want to try. Like I'm loving the new Donny Cates Venom series, and I'm waiting for them. I think there's another one dropping too. with something to do with the symbiotes. That's why Carnage Mind Bob's been blowing up. As far as price, I just finally found out why that went from being like a $20 book to like a $100 book in like 2 weeks. But most of the time, if it's new books, I'm pretty caught up to date on them, except for whatever's in my hold box. But as far as for other ones, some of them it's just to complete the series. Other ones it's because I've always wanted to get more into like ASM, but I've only been able to read sporadically. So I've got about pretty consistently 400 through 700, and I've read most of that section. The rest of them, I'm thinking about getting something to do like one of those digital comic readers, so I can so I don't have to buy physical copies unless I like the covers. So.
Okay.
What about you, sir? Any new pickups from?
No, I don't. I don't pick up anything from a comic shop.
I know you do the online
anymore.
ordering, right?
When I do, but I haven't picked up anything from DC or Marvel in a long time. I do the crowdfunding thing, so I support those artists. I get much more of a thrill from their storytelling. So like my latest one that I really loved was Jimmy Palmoides and their Justin Gray's Killing Time in America.
Jimmy name sounds familiar. Is he done other things I might have heard of or seen like posted on the page, or have you posted about it? Because the name sounds really familiar.
All right, so Jimmy Palmoides has been in the business for something like 30 years. Him and Amanda Connor write what's her name, Harley Quinn, and now they're going to be doing Supergirl, what I understand.
That's probably where I've heard it then. Okay, but I've been kind of wanting to start the crowdfunding as well. Just kind of seen some of the crowdfunding books that have been coming out, and is there any place you really recommend me starting, like Indiegogo? Indiegogo, okay.
Yeah, that's where all the real good creators have gone to do their books in a vision that the masses who do collect and read comics go to. So as far as the stories are concerned.
I saw you guys hit above and beyond your mark for the black and white, correct?
Yes, Art did, yes. And now it's more along the lines of getting everything else paid for. So they released stretch goals now on it.
Now, what are stretch goals? I'm a little new to the whole tier thing and the Indiegogo and the raising money. I'm just kind of naive in there.
And so on these crowdfundings, you got to add some type of perks to give back to the fan a bit. Yeah. So when they when you reach a certain level in the thousands of dollars, you tend to give it back to the fan and the creators at hand. So in other words, you got to pay your inker or letterer or colorists and such, right? That are helping you out.
Yeah.
And so with all that, you offer out other things to the fan. So like when it reaches like I don't know, $40,000, you offer a free little tiny print or something. Just little knickknacks here and there that are collectibles to the fan.
Okay,
So can you see that?
I can. That is looking great.
All right.
Sorry, well, one thing, the ears are a little, unless I just, from the view from the camera, the ears look a little lopsided, but that could be just me.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was kind of slanted. The ears were slanted too. I just wasn't sure. Any other Indiegogo projects you're excited about, or anything? Got any hints? Anyone to watch out for?
The big ones are Red Rooster, Lone Star. They're all on demand, so in demand is what it's called now. In other words, their 30-day or 60-day campaigns, whatever they had set forth as far as how long it goes for, has ended, and now it's pretty much an in-demand store for the newcomers that do spot it. And with that, they you still get the same perks and everything on each different tier of your choosing that you get. And another one is Cyber Frog, which is by Ethan Van Sciver. Another good one is two of them are by John Malin on art work, and that's the Gravedigger. And
Cyberfrog, is that Cyberfrog the blood honey that they're doing a crowdfunding for right now?
Yes.
Looking at it right now.
Yeah. So a bunch of these are long-term stuff that these creators did a long time ago. And they're revamping them and bringing them back out, which is so cool because it's like the 90s reborn. So, which everyone loved the 90s.
It looks like it already ended on the 6th, unfortunately. But
yeah, but it's still in demand, so you could so you can click on them and get in. Just the same as a person who got in the very first day.
Looks nice. I like that artwork. The black and white still on the front cover as well, or the front page.
Cool. And then Red Rooster's a good one. I don't know how to say his last name, but it's Mitch is his first name, and it starts with a B. Him and his wife.
Yeah, it popped us up in a Red Rooster, Lone Star, and Black and White all popped up together.
Yep, they're those are good. Mike S. Miller is Lone Star, Heart of a Hero.
It's kind of funny just scrolling through some of these. There's one of called Trump's Space Force.
Oh, that's a good one too.
It looks pretty funny. All right, back to over here. Let's see. My wife wanted to see the progress.
So you can see it?
Yeah. We can see it.
All right.
Looking great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And my wife's nodding yes in sign language enthusiastically.
So let's get the black areas.
Holy shit.
What is she shitting about?
One of her videos. She's watching the same videos, but she's watching them on her phone now. He could hear you shitting. It was a little loud though. Even I can hear it. It's fine, baby. What color are you doing Jason Todd's hair, if you don't mind me asking?
What color do you want it to be?
Well, it depends. I wouldn't. It can stay black as well. Just in case you didn't know, his original haircut was actually red, but Batman made him dye it black to look more like Dick Grayson.
Okay, so you want it red?
Sure, if you can. I'd either way. I was just wondering what you were doing. It's all up to you, sir. You are the artiste.
Okay. So you ever done this before, where an artist had you on live?
I have never. I've sat in with someone like my buddy does a lot of cool designs on his PC for Forza cars for the video games.
Okay.
And also I've come up with the designs for him, and I've sat with him while he's done it live, and I made suggestions, and he usually gets about an average of a couple hundred to a couple thousand downloads on the video game for the public designs per one. Like he does a lot of the Fast and Furious ones, like as soon as the games pop out. Like I know the beta right now, he's already looking for the model cars for what he wants to do them on.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, this is my first time, so I'm not sure exactly how much to comment or.
Comment as much as you want.
I am enjoying watching it, but I'm trying not to leave too much dead air either. I'm not sure. I can't tell when people join or not if they don't type, so I have no idea. I don't have like a view. I don't have like a viewer counter, so.
Let's see.
For me, it just says live.
Mine just shows live.
Yeah, maybe a number will pop up when people join in. I could have my wife join in real quick and see if she'll. Can you?
Oh, it says. Oh, there it is. It says one watching right now.
Okay. Alrighty. Where do you find it at?
Right under where it says Red Hood and Nightwing, it says one watching under the title.
I unfortunately do not have the title on my screen, so. But that's okay. I can still see comments, so I will keep it how it is.
So I guess I have to talk more for it to show me more than it will you.
Yeah.
So
I think it might be because I'm not. Oh, hold on a second. What's up, baby? Oh, I was gonna have you join in, but I can't see the viewer counter. He can though, so it's good. You go back to watching your Courage the Cowardly Dog things. She's apparently having a cartoon day today, while the cat climbs over her phone.
sometimes I do that myself.
Yeah.
I'll kind of relive my Saturday morning cartoons that I used to have.
I've been having a real craving lately to watch like the original Gundam.
You're being all lovey today.
A guy I know, he's really into anime, and I told him about the Gundam that they're going to do a live version of, and he's like, "Well, which one?" And I'm like,
There's more than one? Question mark.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was like, oh, well, there's this one and this one and.
Yeah. So in other words, he knows all the different versions, and I was like, okay.
Huh.
And then he checked it out, what I told him, and then he's like, "Oh, they better not do this one." And
So check this out. So I was doing some trading earlier last week, and I know I have 3 copies of Lethal Protector #1, right?
Okay.
And one of them is like a very fine. It's like an 8 or an 8.5, something like that, maybe a 9 at best. I thought I had 2 really high grade copies. I had one that I had sandwiched between cardboard specifically by itself and by its slab stack, and I had another one that I just gotten maybe like a month ago that I picked up, and all I did was look at the spine and the corners. I was like, wow, that looks like a 9.6, like a 9.8. I was like, score! Picked it up for like $20.
Oh,
I went
cool.
I went to go trade today, and of course I wanted to keep the one I had sandwiched between cardboard for myself because I knew that was going to be at least a 9.6 or 9.8 for sure. But I looked at it and I was like, oh, let me go look for the one I just picked up. And I went to go look at it, and I looked at the corners, and as I'm packing it, I see something on the front cover, and I look, and it looks almost like a cigarette burn mark on the cover of it. So I had to get rid of my solid copy, and I just looked, and there's a couple burn marks right between Venom and the words Lethal Protector. I don't even know how it got there because it doesn't feel raised, it doesn't feel like a texture pattern, but it looks like a burn mark somehow. Like it's like someone just held a lighter to it real quick for a few seconds. And I have no idea. I don't know if I can get it clean. I don't know how you clean comic books. Like I don't know if it's something I can get taken off.
I don't know. There's many different people out there that restore comics.
Yeah, but that's gonna get a restored label, and I don't want to. No, but I actually traded a couple slabs and something else for an entire set. Actually, the Batman 50 Wedding, I got the entire connecting covers of the J. Scott Campbell,
Oh, that's cool.
all signed by him with all COAs. So this is going to hang right with them and by my Tale of Teen Titans #44, first appearance of Dick Grayson as Nightwing. And actually, in my box is actually a slab at myself kit for your Harley Quinn sketch you gave me, sir.
Oh, the one that's being a internet sensation right now.
Yes, the internet sensation. I'm telling you, man, everyone who comes over, and I've had a couple friends come over and who haven't seen me in a while, who haven't seen my comic collection with what it is now. And yours is like in the first 5 of like what's usually right on top. And they're like, man, who did that? And I'm like, well, it's this dude up in Kentucky. And they're like, well, what's his name? I would like to get some art done. I'm like, well, here he is. Go get him. Please tell him I sent you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I give you the same glowing review I give my tattoo artist. That is looking fabulous,
Cool.
sir.
Cool. I greatly appreciate that. Yep. Obviously, you see no copying, no tracing.
Oh yeah, no, all freehand, all done beautifully. So I have to ask, what would you say would be your favorite piece that you've worked on as far as the book, whether it was the cover to cover or one you only did a couple pages for, or just a cover for? Like, what would you say your favorite piece was that you've worked on for a comic book that's been published?
As far as the comic book, the one that was challenging the most, and I think I got the most enjoyment at the end, was recently on Night Mist, which hasn't been released yet. It's stuck at the publishing house for some odd reason. I don't know what happened there, but it's there. But we spent, with me and the creative team, because I did all the line work, so pencils and inks, and design of the characters and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so, which is fun, right? Because you get to see the whole thing unfold right in front of your eyes, and not from somebody else's vision, and you just copying what they did, you know. So like those that draw Spider-Man and such right now are actually copying from somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So all these I helped in creating, so all the visuals is by me, and so I got the pure enjoyment out of that. So it was supposed to come out earlier this year, when we finished our ends of it as far as the creative team. And like I said, I don't know where the holdup is or what's going on, but I do know the editor had his computer crash on him a while back. So as far as where he is on it, I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, if you're getting any updates on that, please let me know.
Oh yeah.
I would love to have a full book of John Davies' original from concept to finish.
Oh yeah. So it's these two sisters. How the story goes.
Okay.
And they the one sister has powers, where she turns into like a mist, and turns out you see her kill somebody, and you're like, what the hell? And and it's pretty gory. And you're like, wow, it like really unfolds with the action like that.
Okay.
I'm like, whoa. And so that's the whole reason why I took on the project, besides the good pay on it. But
doesn't hurt, right?
yeah, that's right. That I like the whole concept, the story of it. And turns out the girl who has the mist is also being controlled to do this. Because I think it's the guy who is controlling her. He has a darkness type of power, and he has a strong hold on her. And so I think, and she does what she does to help and protect her sister, her younger sister. So making sure she has food and everything. So that's why she does these things. And so she's kind of haunted by this guy because he comes out of nowhere from the darkness and everything. And I'm like, okay, so this is getting interesting even further. So it's getting more in depth. And then they hook up with some girl, and they have a good time and everything, getting comfortable in like a normal life, with a job, going home in a nice bed, sleeping and everything. And so I was like, okay, so we get some normalcies here and everything, and it's pretty cool. And then the girls get a haunting feeling from this guy, and I guess he's wanting her to kill this girl that she is hanging out with, and I guess she couldn't do it at some point or whatever, and so he ends up doing it. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's a little intense.
Yeah.
Not the light, baby. So, can I ask another question about the sketch, sir?
Yes.
I was wondering, are we going to be able to do his masquerade on the Jason Todd side?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're seeing my legs falling asleep.
Well, you can't move her just because your leg's falling asleep. Okay, as long as you know. Man, I'm used to seeing your comment feed full, and I just realized, well, usually it's me, and I'm not talking much on here. I feel the need to type. How are the Raiders doing right now?
Turn it back on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't realize you had it off.
No, it turned off. Yeah. Right now it's on commercial.
Okay.
So it might be halftime. I'm not sure. No, it's not halftime. Broncos, they're reviewing a touchdown. Yeah, That's not a catch all the way because he didn't go to the ground with it.
Oh, okay.
Patrick, number 81 on Denver. Yeah, they're sitting there reviewing it because he didn't have the total possession when he hit the ground with it. It came out of his hands and everything. The Raiders are 12, and right now Denver has 6
Oof.
until they're done with this review. If they call this a catch, then Raiders are getting robbed.
Sounds like a 12-6. That's either it's been a field goal heavy game or missed a couple extra points. Or maybe they went for a 2-point conversion. I don't know. I haven't been watching, so.
Yeah, they took it off.
Good.
Yeah. Well, my Packers got roasted today by the official. So
Did they?
yeah, when they got what was it? The running back? Yeah, it was the running back. They got him in the end zone because they were backed up to the end zone, the Vikings, and
Nice.
when the guy fell, you could see his knee hit the ground already, and him and the ball are still in the end zone. So that's a safety. Oh no, the ball is over the line of scrimmage, and at no point, even when the guy's arm hits the ground, also with his elbow and everything, the quarter portion of the nose of the ball is still inside the end zone. And the rule is the entire ball has to be outside the end zone in order for it not to be a safety. And I was like, they got hosed. They said, oh no. But whatever. And then from there, it was kind of a deflating. They ended up in a tie, the Packers and Vikings, 29-29 tie. The very first time a team ever tied at 29. So
That. Oh, I still remember. I used to do a lot of research when I was younger on baseball and stuff. You know, the longest game ever after they put before they put a cap on it was what was it, 27 innings? It was like back in the 30s.
there's still no cap on
Is there not?
baseball. No, there's
I
no cap.
thought they said I thought there's a rule about there was no hits that are so many, like not even any hits or something. I don't know. I thought they put a cap on it.
No, I'm a baseball guy. I've played it, live it, breathe it. I'm a Dodgers fan. Uh, True and blue. So
That's why I'm thinking of the longest. Sorry, I'm thinking of the longest major league game. Sorry, it wasn't 27. It was 25 innings. One I'm thinking of from earlier in that there was one like before. I guess what is it? Yeah, Pawtucket Red Sox and the Rochester Red Wings. They went.
okay.
They went.
So minor leagues, yeah, they'll call it a game because it's minor
Yeah.
leagues.
Yeah.
But your majors, you play until you call a suspension, and then it's suspended till the next day, and then you resume wherever the guys are on base. If not, and then if for the next day's game, they'll pick that up 30 minutes after the first game is called. So
So when you do this Google Hangout things, how do you stream it so it's a YouTube live video? Is there's like a certain setup you can do whenever you started, or?
Yeah, I had to look all that up on to get it going. It's in the advanced settings
Gotcha.
where it says you can go to the help, and that's how I found out to where, because it also has the Hangout to YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so it says you got to hit the not custom, but you got to hit it to where it says from Hangout, and it'll start it up in the YouTube. It's a double button there. There's one button that you could click on, or the other button. The other button's custom, and I guess it's through a URL.
Oh, okay.
And then on the left-hand side, it'll be the where you put your title. You put the time that you want to start. You know, typically it'll, when you're doing the Hangout, it'll start now. It says. But you can set a time.
Okay, so you can like a schedule for a later thing. It'll automatically start a later thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Oh, don't you know, there? You want to go down to the pond and do some pond hockey?
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So is it looking pretty good?
it's looking superb, sir. I can't. I'm running out of different compliments to say. It just looks so great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. More than you know. I told you I'd try my best.
Oh, you do superb work. I think I used superb already. Do wonderful work. There we go. I gotta look at some adjectives real quick. Hold on. Gotta find some new ones.
Find some new ones.
Yeah.
I gotta find some stuff here. So I was wanting to go to Cincinnati Comic Con yesterday.
Yeah, did you not get to go?
And no, something happened here at home, so I was like, all right, I'll catch it next time. You know, it's no big deal. It's just another con.
Yeah.
And then
There we go. That's what I need.
and then I'm constantly getting stuff from New York. They're like, your hotel will be ready. And I'm like, hold on now.
Excuse me.
Now, typically, I don't use pins. I use my nib and the brush.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really know what this board had on it. So I just went with the pins.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on that earlier because I didn't hear you talking about what kind of nib you were gonna use today, and I saw you start scratching away. I was like, huh, okay.
So typically, this is my nib. It's a Japanese nib, nib holder, and the nib. It's a size G, and it only holds the Japanese sizes on it. You can't put like a 102 or a 104 or a 108 or a 9406 on there.
That means it's a great fit then.
Yeah. So, and then I got all these nibs here.
Well, just to flip your nibs at me, why don't you? Jesus.
Yeah. That's the way I do it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know? And then these are my hunts. So with my other American nib.
Now, what different styles do you use with different nibs? Like, is there a certain one you use your hunting one or hunt one on it rather than your Japanese nib, or just depends on how you're feeling that day?
The Japanese nib is that G size is actually smaller than the 102. So it's more along the lines with the 100.
Okay.
But it's still smaller than the 100 to me, as far as the fine point that you want to get on some super detailed areas. And that's just a personal opinion on that, but I think it's true.
No, I'm glad for the input. It'll be good to nice information to have. I enjoy learning about every aspect about comics and art. So.
Oh yeah. And then the ink I have is a blend that I do, and I mix it myself to get it to be the right consistency. Some people may not like it, the type of ink that I use, but it works for me. I use Black Magic, and then I have Speed.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't give away your secrets now.
Yeah, and it's got a little bit of carbon in it, so to give it that little shine. And then the Speedball is matte, so it kind of helps out. It kind of thickens it from being so watery. And
Okay.
so when I do a blend there, and it's not too thick either, where it's getting stuck up in the nib or anything. So.
Well, I was like a clean and free nib.
Yeah, and then just the tip, brother, just the tip.
Yeah. Show me the tip
And then
first.
this Pro White here is for cleanups in white areas. And that's the other stuff I use. And then if you want to get a nice, clean, straight line of white, presto.
Man, they sell portable cocaine again? You said a nice clean line of white. I mean, just break it out down the table, brother.
Yeah, you know that. Just line it up.
Oh, gotta get that new comic smell.
All right. There's nothing like newsprint comics, I can tell you that right now.
No, I agree. Oh, Bitsy knows you're laying down. She's already on her way back. Came out of nowhere.
Nope.
Oh, really? Oh.
No, she's going to blend us all.
I already did that.
Yeah.
There's more sun in here than outside right now.
Oh, you got sun out there?
No, it's mostly cloudy. There's a little bit. There's a little bit of sun, but no, it's
Yeah, we're really cloudy.
I got a floor lamp. It's got a dimmer switch, so that's only about if I can 2/3 of the way up, and my wife doesn't like light to begin with, so but I need to get something in here. You can all you want. I'm not turning it down. So I was gonna pitch another idea to you, and this will be like further down the road because I know it would take more than just like 2 sessions to do it. At least that's what I would feel. But I want to pitch another idea for you. I believe there is a Nightwing blank variant out there somewhere. If there's not, I will have to see the closest I can get to it. I was wanting to do like a full body sketch, maybe him hanging out like in his apartment, him in the black and blue Nightwing costume, and looking into kind of like a floor length mirror, and seeing him like in the old blue and gold Nightwing costume as a reflection in the mirror. Would that be something?
Yeah.
Maybe have like his old Robin suit hung over the chair or something, or like framed to the wall or something. Just have like a little homage to his, path up to where he is now.
That sounds really cool.
I have great ideas. I don't have the skill to be able to execute them. That's why I come to wonderful people like you, who are so adept at taking my ideas and putting them to paper.
I try. That's all I can say is I try.
Well, you're succeeding, sir. Quit saying you try. You do great work. Not all art styles are for everyone. I understand that, but everyone I've shown your work to has fell in love with it. So at least from around here, they all love you down here, buddy.
Well, thank you very much for showing it off and everything. That means a lot. It does.
Well, it'll be shown off more, like I said, once I go and pay off my box and go get a slab it yourself kit. It'll be screwed together and put up on the wall. I don't have many slabs left now. I traded most of them away. I think I'm down from like 17 to 5.
I had one, and since it was a newer comic, I didn't really want it, so I ended up selling it.
Well, they got for anything like stuff like that. They sell the slab it yourself kits for like $20 at my LCS. So I don't gotta like go pay CGC and a goddamn amount of money. I mean, I'd love to get some of your work graded too. I'm not, but I like for the time being. Slab it yourselves will do just fine. So is that like a Batman mask, kind of like mirroring in the middle of their mask?
Kinda.
Love it. Seeing that brush makes me want to go play around a pool now. Hey, Bitsy.
Yeah, there's things that I do in the drawings that I don't know why I do it. It just happens. So,
baby, call your cat.
It works out, and becomes quite a bit amazing.
It looks spectacular.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Uh-huh.
What? It says Vontae Davis reportedly quit playing and retired at halftime with his team down 28-6.
What?
The Bills, yeah. Vontae Davis.
I mean, that's one way.
I mean, dang.
She's loving today.
He just shouldn't be playing if you're going to quit on your team like that.
Well, now he isn't playing, so we're good. We're good. You trying to make both your mom's legs fall asleep at the same time? Yep. Okay. Oh.
And then he should only get a half game check also.
Exactly. He should get an injured on the sideline check. Oh, hey, I was right. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go. My snake wants out. I'll be right back.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Hey, it's not the one you're thinking of, sir. This is a family stream. Ekans wants out. I was going to bring him on stream anyways, see if he wanted to. And he's like, apparently he's already thinking the same thing.
Oh.
Don't take a bath.
Never fails.
Every time. It's your daddy. Quit looking at me like that. All right, Johnny, there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. This is Ekans.
Oh, hello, Ekans. That's a big snake.
It's really not. Why does everyone say that? He's only like 3.5 feet long.
Oh, no, that's not very big.
No, he's not. Like, this is him. This is all of him right here.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, he's longer than a cat, but he's not like longer than a dog. So I mean, when people say I have a big snake, I'm like, no.
He's only 2.5 feet.
He's probably closer to 4 at this point, but still not even 4 foot.
Katie. Hi.
See, you're eyeballing Ekans pretty hard right now. I need you to stop that. Keep an eye on her, please.
I am.
Well, she's eyeballing him pretty hard today.
She has been since you brought him out.
Yeah, I know.
Or well, since you a little bit to get him.
Yeah, I know. Now she's over here looking at me again.
Hi, Richie.
All right. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
What do you think, Ekans? What do you think? I'm loving how it's looking, man.
Well, thank you.
It looks. Hold on, let me go to my synonym page. It looks groovy.
Yeah, thank you very much. It still only shows one person here.
And that could be one of us. I mean, I don't
now
know.
It says two. Now it says two.
Hey, welcome, people, to our 2-person and 1-animal stream. Don Davies is rocking it out, as usual. If you don't have a commission by him yet, I don't know what to say. You're nuts. Get in on it. Oh, whoa, whoa. How do I make this big screen again? The snake just crawled across the laptop. I guess him striding across the mouse pad like somehow minimized the screen.
Oh, wow.
What's going on, sir? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Taking a break, resting that hand of yours?
No, I'm looking at some messages and stuff.
Okay. Not a problem.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, he went to Panda Express, and I don't know if you guys have them there.
We do.
And yeah, because all we have, I think, 5 of them around surrounding the area of Louisville. So my closest one is like 30 minutes for me. So, and I loved having them out in California, and that was my Chinese spot. And so, a friend of mine, he got his fortune cookie, and it says "Success is inevitable." Panda Express. So, all right, all right. So, what do you think about Marco Folletta's artwork?
Oh,
The one down in Florida, who has Gotham Pizza and everything.
Oh, dude, yes.
Yeah, his. I love his artwork. I love Luis Bravo's. I just actually purchased the Stan Lee off of him.
Did you?
Yeah, that latest Stan Lee one that he just posted yesterday.
Yeah.
I asked him, was it sold? And he said, not yet. Do you want it? And I go, yeah. So, and he says, yeah, then it's yours. And I was like, cool.
Yeah, it looked great.
What?
Yeah. It's great. What? Did she just watch Trump say something smart again?
I don't know what she's watching now. What are you watching?
It's Thomas Sanders reacting to his videos, but
Is he rapping to his videos?
no.
Reacting to his video. What?
But he made a comment saying that it's so funny watching him be straight.
You know he was gay?
No!
I'm sorry to ruin that for you. My bad. Sorry. You have a really terrible gaydar.
Yeah?
At least you can admit it. Because you also like cook her straight.
Yeah, I know. I can see, baby.
Would you like to play with my snake?
I hope you're not asking me.
Well, I mean, if I could shift him through the camera for a second, I sure would.
I mean, you're over here talking about gaydar, and then you're like, hey, you want to play with my snake?
Hey, you want to play with my snake, boy?
And now I do think I'm gonna.
Okay, take a nap, baby. I'll turn on the light a little bit. Or can you do it? I kind of have Ekans on my... Thank you, sweetie. Why am I saying thank you for you turning down a light so you can take a nap?
I don't know. But
it's like whenever you screw up and I end up apologizing. All right, back to watching John Davies.
So I have these markers here that are not...
are those Crayola?
No. That are not Copics, but they work exactly like Copics.
And Copics are
expensive.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
So these you could actually layer. These are called Artify.
Okay.
But I want to get the ones I usually use. Touch brushes. They have like an actual brush on them that actually leaves a the word I'm trying to look for where it grades out.
Yes.
As you brush it, so you have a lot of your ink down at the bottom, and then it just washes out. So you can add like a flare to it, you know, like a feathering and such. And so I found these other ones because Touch is starting to get a little expensive themselves too. They're up there with Copic as far as price now. And I found they're called 71s, and is the name of the company. And it's 71 something. Let me see here. Studio 71.
Okay.
And this is the gray set. So all the different grays. And they have a brush on the end. And I was like, all right. And those were super cheap. I'm not going to lie. Those were like $8. So
hey, they work, buddy.
They were $8. And I was like, what?
Mine.
Right.
What are you doing? Just chill.
If he's another ball, then he can't be still. You know this.
Do you see him not chilling right now after I told him to? Do you see this? He knows.
So do you like the red hair?
I do.
All right.
No, I hate it. Start over again.
Right, I know. delete, start over.
Edit, undo. Edit,
All right.
undo. Edit,
Yeah,
undo.
Control Z. Yeah, Control Z. Control Z. 1910 Raiders.
Whoop whoop.
Almost to the end of the third quarter. They're playing in Denver.
Really?
Yeah, and you know why they play slow up there at Denver's because of the mile high weed.
Yeah.
So when I came back from Comic-Con, I had to fly through Denver, and we were late getting in there for some odd reason, and I was like, okay, we weren't that late. We were probably 10 minutes, but still, it was late getting to the gate there. And then I'm looking at all the signs posted, and it's and my next gate was maybe 100 yards down the way. It wasn't that far at all. And I was like, okay, so I could stop and eat something since it's going to be nighttime real late when I get home. And so I said I'll pick up some dinner here and still have a little bit of time before my gate starts boarding. And I was like, okay. I look at the time, and they changed the time, and it said it's been delayed. And I'm like, what? And my plane's not even here yet, but they said something about the storms over California, and I'm like, there was no storms over California. You guys are lying. It doesn't rain in Southern California. What are you talking about? And they saying like, oh yeah, they had to circle around after they took off before they could start their journey east. And I'm like, okay. And they said it was starting out of San Jose, so it wasn't actually Los Angeles area. And so I was like, all right, I'll give you guys benefit of the doubt that there was a storm there. And then they saying that like 45 minutes before the time that they said the plane is going to be there now, they were like, yeah, it's got a zigzag in order to get through the storm to get here. And every time they zig and zag, it takes up more minutes and more minutes for it to get here. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys got this down to a science and everything of telling us lies. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I was going to say, yeah, it sounds like you guys are doing really good at your bullshitting nowadays.
and I'm like, okay, so let's keep that going, you know. And I was like, well, I've been here already an extra hour and a half longer than what I was supposed to be, and I'm like, all right, it doesn't matter. I had a good couple of beers. I had which I usually when I go to a city, I'll drink a more of a local brewed beer.
Yeah, like Minnesota cider or something like that, or Aspen Yard Sale. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I had two of those there, and typically they have a little bit higher alcohol content than your normal Budweisers and all them. So
yeah, I got like 6 or 6.5, so that's 7 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there it was an 8 something.
Ooh.
And I was like, yep. I don't care if this plane freaking crashes on the way in or whatever. I'll get on it and I'll try. Yeah, I will try to get on board and let's get on, you know. And typically when I fly, it's Southwest, and so on Southwest you don't have assigned seating. You get on and you sit down. Yeah. And so I scurry as much as I can to get near a window seat for one, and because I like viewing what's going on outside anyways, and two, to get on the wing.
Yes.
If the friggin' plane crashes, the strongest point of a plane is where the wings are. So you won't break off. You'll be one of the last people to die. So
you'll get to that island unlost. You'll be fine.
Yeah, right. I really love that show. I don't know about you.
I actually just started watching it through, and then my buddy went ahead and started watching ahead, and he sped through it. So I got lost watching Lost. So, but I'm like somewhere in season 2. So
Yeah, it picks up a little bit there, craziness, in season 2, and then 3 and 4 really gets out there because they keep pushing the show forward by adding new characters and new challenges, I guess, to it. And during the time when the show was originally airing, everybody had their own theories of what's happening, what's going on with these people, and they're like, "Oh, they're in purgatory. Uh, they're they're actually uh, really lost or something in a another dimension," and I'm like, I don't care. It's a pretty good show. But anyways, uh, it ended up because the writers and producers of the show kept telling people, no, it's not this, it's not that, you know. And turns out, uh, you're in season 2, so I'm not going to tell you the end. But how'd you like the dinosaur beast from the season 1 there?
Oh dear God, dude! Just
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
right.
Sorry, I forgot you're trying to nap, baby. My bad. I'll tone it down. Out of nowhere, RKO. But yeah, I don't gotta talk that loud.
So you say you're a chef.
Yes, sir.
What is you say your specialty would be?
Ooh, I really enjoy cooking fresh seafood, like getting some fresh fish fillets or fresh scallops and doing like some polenta or something. But honestly, my specialty is probably just my homemade burgers. And as my wife moans from the couch thinking about my burgers, I'm guessing you heard that. But no, honestly, I prefer anything I put my blackened seasoning on. So like, I love doing I actually got some flounder in the fridge right now, so I'll probably do some blackened and panko crusted flounder with some fresh veggies later on tonight. But definitely my burgers, just because that's what I wanted to do originally. Was open a original plan for our bar. I was going to call Burgers and Beer, a different kind of B&B. You know, so it's a bed and breakfast. And then it was going to be triple B. It was going to be burgers, beer, and bowling. But I wasn't going to say it. It's going to be just call it BBB, and people came in like, hey, or like B3 or something like that. And then as I got more into the scene and seeing how big like comics and superheroes have finally gotten, with Marvel, setting the stage, and DC doing great animated and comic wise, but terrible movie wise. So, I mean, Wonder Woman was all right, but
I hear Aquaman's going to be pretty dope.
God, it needs to be.
And then Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill have left. So, and that's official. They're gone.
So they are gone. Like, Ben Affleck's not even going to do the Suicide Squad 2 anymore. I hadn't gotten to look at that research yet on that.
No, they said he's gone.
Yeah. So, all right. So Batman and Superman are both gone now, officially, the actors. So
yeah,
DC's screwed. But Aquaman, for now.
Yeah. Where are we going to?
When it comes out in December.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, when are we going to go see it? When it comes out. Venom comes out next month.
And a couple of weeks, actually. It's on the 5th there.
Yeah, October 5th is when it. Hold on, I can't hear her over the noise cancellation. What?
I was asking what he's doing.
Oh, he's snooping around. Yeah, but seeing how big that's gotten, I kind of want to do a kind of like a superhero themed bar. Really, the whole idea behind that is I want to have like slabs on the wall. I want to have original art, and like I said, I've approached you too about you coming down and doing something on a bigger scale, like on a wall. If you'd be interested in that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
and a couple of other local artists that are around here, even the ones that haven't been, that have just been doing like indie comics and stuff too, but getting them to come in. I have ideas for polls for attractions to get people to come in. I want to do like a cosplay contest once a month, but if that seems too hectic, doing it like once a quarter. Doing some of the live auctions from seeing who would want to and posting it up on a big projection screen. Maybe hooking up some way for the local Wi-Fi people to like have like little mini iPads at the table so people can join in and bid that way, so they don't got to pull up their phones or whatever. Doing trivia nights, dinner super trivia. And we have like a theme nights as well, doing like maybe like a Marvel night, and then like next week do like a DC night, and then doing like an indie day like Image, Dark Horse, and all that, and then doing like a collective like grand one at the end of it, and maybe do like a contest of champions like once a quarter. And have like pictures on the wall of like who the current reigning champion is and all that. I already got shot sets for the drink themes with some of my friends who are bartenders, and I got one called the what was it? I had a catchy name for it. I have expensive what? Yes, well, just the business is an expensive plan. Thank you for bringing that up. What's going on? Okay. I had a kitchen name, and it's gonna be different colored shots for each of the Justice League members. And it's a 7-shot rack, and it's gonna be a shot challenge. And obviously, if you finish it and don't throw up, you get a free Uber home. I'm gonna get you an Uber home anyways, but we're gonna be the ones to call it for you. But we'll pay for your Uber home and your meal. But just stuff like that. That's just what I have going on. I want to start collecting more memorabilia than just comics as well. That's kind of where I'm at with that. I got a plan. I got a menu down. I have food, beer, and liquor reps. I still have numbers from when I used to work at a different bar. And it's just a matter of the universal lubricant. Need the green stuff.
Right.
And the sad thing is, I have a buddy. There's a symphony center here called the Skirmerhorn Symphony Center, and I'm pretty sure one of the regulars I used to have, because his last name actually is Skirmerhorn. I feel like he is involved in that somehow, but I'm kind of just nervous to ask because he always said if I ever need anything to call him, but it's kind of a big need. I mean, I'd make him 50-50 on it, and he hangs out in bars all the time. He turned his garage into a local belt bar, and it's actually a business listed on Google Maps.
Huh.
Yeah, it goes like Gail and Nikki's Tiki Bar and Lounge. You like my armband? Is it Cameron Porter in the case of the speckled band? I love old Sherlock books. Wait, isn't like that? I can't see.
Sorry.
Uh-oh, bringing out the big marker.
Well, sometimes you got to bring out the big one.
Yeah, sometimes you got to, man, whether or not she's expecting it or not. You're afraid too good. You should be. Well, my wife's over here going, do I want to know? I'm like, probably not.
Oh, she probably wants to know.
She doesn't need to hear about your big one over there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And she's now covering herself with a blanket and trying to take a nap. There you go, baby. Now, what color flesh tone is that?
It says skin white on it.
Flesh color.
Does it? It looks great in the picture. It looks like the tip looks orange, like a peach, but when it comes out, I mean, it looks great. I'm just saying, but like in the video, it looks like a solid orange color. I guess not a peach. Peaches. Well, no, the skin is kind of orange yellow. I'm confusing myself now.
You're confusing me.
But you're easily confused.
At that point.
I checked on the Rams score a second ago. They're winning 27-0 in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah.
Did you see it? What do you think?
Hey, nice.
She says very nice.
Oh, thank you.
He says very nice. Screw you. Oh, are you okay? Are you getting a headache?
No.
Why do you have the ice pack?
Because it's cold.
Well, if you're hot, then don't use the thick blanket.
But I can't sleep.
Oh my God. I'm done with you. Just go to sleep.
I did you know this song for like 6 years.
The way you did that mask looks like it could be a Batman animated movie cover. Not that it's an animated style, just mean I could literally see like that being the front cover of like a VHS.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Batman, a fight in the family or something like that. Ugh. Yes, I'm laughing at you. Man, it hasn't even felt like an hour watching you do this. Damn.
It hadn't?
No, it's been like an hour and a half. I had no idea. Or yeah, I had no idea. It's very entertaining watching you sketch, sir.
Oh, thank you. I'm enjoying it.
As am I, sir. As am I. I'm just glad to be able to watch you on the laptop instead of my phone. It's a much bigger screen.
Is it plugged in so it doesn't die?
I unplugged it like 45 minutes ago. It's at 49%. It'll be on the last end of the sketch. I don't think Ekins is going to move.
Okay.
Say again, sweetheart?
He seems very comfortable.
Yeah.
Just watch out for Bitsy.
Bitsy is facing the curtains, pouting.
Yeah. She is still asleep.
Oh, so how about I had a laughable moment because people are always trying to get books for like super cheap. There's people who want to get a good deal, and there's people who just think that you're stupid.
Okay.
And I had the what is it? Like Stan on Stan. I know it's not the name of it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take the laptop with me. The Stan Soapbox, the collection. It's like a couple 100-page collection of all things, quotes and interviews he's said over the years. And I actually have it signed by him along with my "What if Imagine if Stanley had drawn Green Lantern."
Okay. I see that book. Yeah.
And I have that signed as well. And I had somebody who's like, I'll offer you $50 for them both. I'm like, huh? Excuse me? I didn't even respond for like 3 days, and he messaged me back in. He's like, "Hey, you still there?" I was like, "Sorry, but I thought you were joking and like never gonna talk to me again." He's like, "Yeah, no, $50. I can maybe do 75." I'm like, "Yeah, you can 100% go fuck off." Oh no, I said the F word on your stream. I'm sorry. I'll keep it clean.
Yeah.
My bad, sir.
That's all right. As long as we don't do it too much.
Yes, sir. I'll keep it down. Contain myself.
I don't think that's the place you would want to go.
Yeah, I don't think it's the place he wants to go either. Oh, yeah, that is different than I imagined, but so much better. Love it. Here, let me show the wife.
Yeah,
she likes it.
Oh, that's cool.
But it doesn't matter what she likes. It matters if I like it, and I like it. So
That's cool. Super cool.
I love it, man.
All right.
Just put that John Davies signature somewhere on there. So when you die, I mean, no, hopefully that doesn't happen. But when you die, it gets worth the big bucks, and I can retire in peace and luxury. Yes, I got that video to prove it. I'll have to save this link. I'll have to save this link.
And there those are.
Beautiful, sir. I cannot wait to have it in my possession.
Yeah. I think it came out really well.
I do too.
And I was just going off of what you told me about the whole design on Jason Todd's side.
Yeah.
Because the last time I seen Jason Todd as the Red Hood was with that hood, that capsule thing on his head.
Yeah.
So I was like, really? You want that?
Yeah. The whole thing is Red Hood's mask is a little different, but I like it where it's just one uniform mask with the Batman eyes across it. So I enjoy this. Like the Red Hood's mask is a little different, and you got the hair spot on. That's about. He keeps it slightly shorter than Dick's does, anyways. And I think his nose might be slightly different, but they have very similar jaw lines and facial features, mostly other than that. So I love it.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, no, actually, I believe the latest incarnation of Red Hood, or at least the last one I read, he still had some of his original red showing. He had it still black from where Batman died, and he kept it black for a lot of years. We also had a white stripe from where he got resurrected with the Lazarus Pit as well. So he got a weird kind of tricolor hair going on. But I enjoyed the red you did. I really do.
Yeah, I don't remember him having a white stripe, and I seen those where he did get resurrected.
Yeah. It's not in all the iterations but I know he at least in a couple of comics he did have the white stripe from like Ra's al Ghul has in his hair as well. Where he's got from the Lazarus Pit.
Oh, we're gonna call that one done and look for some goodies in the box.
Woohoo! I will do a mail call for it, sir.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, you have a wonderful day, sir. Enjoy the rest of your foosball.
Foosball, man.
Foosball is the devil.
It is the devil. Denver just scored a touchdown.
All right.
16-19.
Me and Ekins are going to head out, buddy. Unless you got anything else?
Nah, that's about it. Have a good evening.
You too, sir. I'll talk to you later. Bye.